We're in the Limerick Cathedral, St. Mary's Anglican Church, and we're not going to go inside because they just started services. Here we are at the south entrance of Limerick Cathedral. Beautiful Norman architecture. We're going in to the Norman architecture of the Limerick Cathedral. Oops, they're having mass, so let me stop there for a minute. We're in the Cathedral of St. Mary's, the Anglican Cathedral in the middle of Limerick. The cathedral was founded in the 12th century on a hill, which is called St. John King's Island. It's the oldest part of Limerick. The cathedral was built when the palace of the late King of Munster, Donald More O'Brien, who was the fifth generation and descendant from Brian Boru, once stood. He donated the same site for the building of another church. Long before this, on the same island, the Vikings had pushed their longships ashore and probably built their meeting place here. As we see the sanctuary, divided by a beautiful stone arch, and the altar. This is Anglican. The choir separates the people from the sanctuary. We came in earlier today, but services were being celebrated, so we couldn't take a tour, and now we have full access to the building, taking a tour, looking at the ancient architecture, and we're looking over at the chapel of St. James and Mary Magdalene. On the east wall of the chapel is a reredos, erected in memory of Thomas Johnson of Westropp. It depicts the agony in the garden, the entombment, and the resurrection. The chapel is the original south transept of the cathedral, which was probably constructed following the Cistercian cruciform design, strongly influenced by Millenfort Abbey in County Leith. The stained glass window is intricate, beautiful designs featuring aspects of the life of Christ and the saints. And now continue to the body of the church. On the opposite wall is this beautiful stained glass window with aspects of the miracles and teachings of Jesus. The center is blessing children, and the stoning of St. Stephen, the Good Samaritan, all aspects of Christ's charitable and loving work. We see Saints Peter and Paul near the end of the long windows. The stones are heavy stone, as they would be when they built this construction. And throughout the church, there are monuments dedicated to various historical figures associated with the Anglican Church. And here another more modern stained glass window of the Ascension. And of course on the bottom we see pictures of the continuation of the mysteries of Christ, the donation to the children, the Good Samaritan, the Annunciation, forgiveness, and Christ in glory, surrounded by angels. Here is a sculpture of John Debb, who was the Anglican Bishop of Limerick. And surrounding this little chapel are all little monuments to various leaders of the church here in Limerick. And we're continuing down the side aisle in what they call the Cistercian style architecture. Overview beauty and simplicity of some aspects of the faith. St. Mary's Cathedral dates back well into the 1300s, renovated century after century. Latest renovations came between 1900 and 1999. And the major restoration of all the walls, the roofs, the worship was done in 1990. And we see it's dark, but during the services well lit, giving a very austere picture that needs the brightness of the stained glass windows. We're in St. Mary's Church, Anglican Cathedral in Limerick. And now we're looking west down the length of the cathedral. Notice the barrel vaulting, made of oak, each side the seats of the nave, 4 plain pointed arches, also the original building. The great west door faces this area, and there are a total of 5 chandeliers hanging from the ceiling, lit for various occasions. The larger 3 were made in Dublin by a Limerick corporation. The one nearest the door is discovered by an antique art dealer and presented to St. Mary's Cathedral.